This video is on WordPower24 on the iPad. What you're looking at now is the home screen. You can see that there is a color-coding organization according to the modified Fitzgerald, common among devices. So you have yellow buttons representing pronouns and green buttons representing actions. You'll note that across the top is a white bar, which is the message window, and a black X that allows you to clear the message window. Let's start by just seeing what happens when we press a button. So here's I. WordPower24 is based on word prediction, and so when you push a button to begin a sentence, the next logical words that to complete that sentence or to continue the next step of that sentence appear. So what you saw happen was when you pressed I, a new page of words came up, all words that could logically follow the word I. For example, I am, and it changes again. I am going over, and then I might go to places.
House. I am going over house.
I am going over house, for instance. I can clear this by tapping on the black X in the message window. Here I am once more at my home page. I'd like to draw your attention to several category buttons. For instance, people.
Mom. Dad, too.
Why does people close after you press a button? The answer is that most likely when you're talking about a person, you're not going to say two people's names in a row. So you just get your person's name and it automatically closes so that you can continue on your sentence. Here is how we ask questions. For example,
what will we do today?
Or,
what will we do
about that, later on, tomorrow, next, Tuesday. As you can see, the WordPower24 on the iPad continues to use word prediction to help you generate a sentence by giving you the next logical choices. At any time, you could use your home button
what will we do today
to get back to the home page and construct a sentence without choosing one of the options presented. Let's look at social. Social contains yes and no messages, as well as greetings, hello and goodbye. It contains comments like awesome, great, I love that, that's cool. It contains a bathroom request. It also has personal information. So if you press personal, this is where you can say, my name is something. I live at wherever you live. This is when my birthday is. I like to. And that might say ride horses or read books. For example. Then you could say, how about you?
How about you?
To get back to my home page, I will use the green home button in the bottom left corner. Whoops, and I tap that button. The screen is very sensitive. Just by tapping the message window, it also repeats anything that has all the words that are in the message window. So you have a couple of actions that appear on the main page, including verbs and helping verbs. And you'll see if you did
my
or I, you would have more actions come up. Going back to the home page, you can go directly to actions without starting a sentence with a pronoun.
Egg.
You can also Here we are back at the home page. Actions. Get more actions.
Happy.
Well, they're in alphabetical order. And you'll have an Action A to Z button that allows you to choose additional ones besides those shown. Let's look at groups. So if you're starting on the home page, you're probably generating a sentence. In other words, putting words together to create your message. Other times, you may be answering a question or making a request or something, and you'll need to go into groups to find a specific word. Here in groups, vocabulary is organized by category. So if you went into animals, you would have a whole bunch of animals, as well as animal groups, where you can choose pet, farm, wild, birds, dinosaur, water animals, bugs. I'll choose bugs. And now you have all of your bug names. Because you might be describing a bug, you also conveniently have colors here. And because you might be telling how many bugs you saw, there are also numbers here. I can go back to my home page, and we were exploring within groups. We had gone into animals. Let's try another one. Let's look at art. Art has all kinds of utensils, such as pencils, pen, marker, crayons, paint, as well as colors, and a blue arrow at the bottom indicates that there are more words. And here we have shapes, tape, Play-Doh. The blue arrow is now facing the other way, indicating I can go back to the first page. I could use my home button, or I could go back to groups. Other groups we have include money, which you might use during a math time or math. Clothes, which you might use during a calendar time. School, reading, music would be a good one for specials. Eat and drink, you might use to talk about breakfast or lunch. So that's a basic overview of the language organization of Picture WordPower24 on the iPad. Thanks for watching.